Namaskar and welcome to Pradipta's Musings. Today I will be talking about the obscure village called Shihar, which is located near Jairambati, the birthplace of Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi, the divine consort of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa. Now, Shihar, which is located on the western border of Jairambati village in Bankura district of West Bengal, is a very small village with a few houses of local residents, a few shops, a Shiva temple and a vast pond known as Elapukur. There are other ponds also in Shihar village, but the pond Elapukur is very significant because on the bank of the Elapukur was located the house of Sri Sarada Devi's mother Shyama Sundari Devi. This was her parental house. After her marriage, Shyama Sundari Devi moved to Jairambati village where her husband's family used to stay, but her parents and her brothers' families continued to live in Shihar, and it is on their ancestral homestead that a beautiful monastery only for women, as conceived by Swami Vivekananda, Sri Sarada Math, has been established. There is a center of Sri Sarada Math in Shihar village, and I have had the golden opportunity to visit Shihar when I was on a pilgrimage to Jairambati and Kamarpukur. The Sarada Math center, which is located in Shihar, is very beautiful and it is very significant because the Bilva tree where a miracle happened in the year 1853 is located in the campus of Sri Sarada Math at Shihar. Just 5 minutes walk from where Sri Sarada Devi's mother Shyama Sundari Devi's house is located, is situated the ancient temple of Shantinatha Shiva, who is the presiding deity of the village of Shihar. Now, let us talk about the miracle which happened resulting in the birth of Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi. Those days, the innocent villagers, mere illiterate they were, but their lives were so much God-centered that they could see gods and goddesses with naked eyes. They had divine visions because they lived God-centered lives. And so firm was their belief in gods and goddesses that it was nothing unusual for them to see gods and goddesses as living entities. So it so happened in the year 1853 that the primordial divine feminine energy ascended on earth in the form of a small divine girl from a bilva tree and entered the womb of her mother. This mother was Shyama Sundari Devi, the mother of Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi. And this miracle really happened. I will read out the beautiful story from the book Descent of the Goddess at Shihar. So this is the book. It has been authored by Pravrajika Prabuddhaprana. So I will read out about the miraculous event which happened at Shihar and which led to the birth of Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi, Sangha Janani of the entire Ramakrishna Sangha, the Holy Mother of all devotees, irrespective of caste, creed, color, region, or free from all biases. Her unconditional love and benediction flowed like the water of sacred Ganga on everyone, and every parched soul got solace in her holy company. And even today, so many spiritual aspirants as well as non-believers, they are getting solace from the memories of the Holy Mother, and they also feel close proximity with her just by contemplating on her. Whether someone believes in miracles or not, one should listen to this beautiful story, because it shows how God-centered people were in ancient India, and how gods and goddesses descended on earth, making it a reality that if we continuously think about divine beings, we can have them on earth amidst us, so that this divine eternal consciousness in various forms can be amongst us and show us the way of proper holistic living and raise our spiritual consciousness so that we realize the divinity within ourselves. Now I am reading out the story of the miracle which happened long ago in the year 1853. Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi's birthday was on 22nd December 1853, and this year also the Bengali Tithi on which her Janmatithi is celebrated is falling on 22nd December, and it is arriving soon. That's why I have chosen to read out this story and discuss a bit about the miraculous event which led to the birth of our mother, Holy Mother. Shyama Sundari Devi and her family. Shyama Sundari Devi lived with her family in the northern part of Shihar till her marriage to Ramachandra Mukherjee of Jairambati. A Tulsi Mancha is a landmark of the Majumdar's Para or neighborhood. In Bengali, the locality in which a group of people stay is known as Para. One night, when she was returning from her father's house to Jairambati, she had not gone far along the path on the bank of the Ilapukur when she felt somewhat indisposed and sat down beside a potter's oven under a bel tree or bilva tree. Then suddenly she heard a startling sound and a jingling sound from the direction of the oven, or was it from the tree? Perhaps it was the jingling of the anklets of a little girl who climbed down from the branches of the tree. When the girl approached her and laid her soft arms around Shyama Sundari's neck in embrace, Shyama Sundari fell down unconscious. She had no idea how long she lay in there in that state. At last, her relatives came out searching for her, and finding her there, carried her home. When Shyamasundari regained consciousness, she said she felt as though the little girl had entered her womb. It was after that incident that Shyamasundari found that she had conceived. When Ramachandra had a similar vision, the couple anticipated that a deity would be born to them, and then their daughter Sarada was born. So it happened that Sri Sarada Devi's father Ramachandra Mukherjee or Ramachandra Mukhopadhyay was having a short nap during afternoon, when all of a sudden he had a vision that a goddess in the form of Lakshmi is beckoning at him, embracing him and telling him that she is going to come to his house as his daughter. So Sri Sarada Devi's father also had a divine vision similar to her mother Shyamasundari Devi before her birth. Many years later, Shyamasundari said to Sarada Devi, "My child, I wonder who you really may be. My dear, how can I recognize you, my daughter?" Sri Sarada Devi made light of the suggestion and answered her mother, "Who am I? Who can I be? Have I grown 4 arms as goddesses are depicted? If so, why should I have come to you?" So Sri Sarada Devi pacified her mother, saying that she is not a goddess, she is like any other small girl, any other daughter born to her mother. So this is the beautiful story of the miracle which happened before the birth of Holy Mother Sri Sarada Devi. Her mother Shyamasundari Devi had a divine vision of a small girl descending from a bilva tree and entering her womb. And soon after that, she felt that she has conceived. So this story is similar to the miraculous story of the birth of Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa. Sri Ramakrishna Paramhansa's father had gone on a pilgrimage, and in the meantime his mother was one day standing in front of the Shiva temple, which is located in Kamarpukur, the birthplace of Sri Ramakrishna, and she felt as if in the form of a wave, divine light from the Shiva temple, from the Shiva Lingam, is entering her womb. Chandramani Devi, the mother of Sri Ramakrishna, felt this way, that a divine light in the form of a wave is entering her womb. And soon after this, she realized that she has conceived. So this shows, whether we believe in miracles or not, pious and religious minded people who live God-centered lives have such divine visions, because their minds are always filled with divinity. They always think about gods and goddesses. This is the reason they have divine visions, and this divine energy helps them to conceive such children who become prophets, who become divine realized souls, and they help in relieving all the miseries and sorrows and calamities which befall upon humanity. Hari Om Tat Sat. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.